Hello, boys and girls. Hello, hello, hello. Hmm. See me. I hope everybody can see me. I hope everybody can see me. I'm just looking for something to. Um. I wanna share the screen with you. Hmm. All right. Here it is. Here's the one that I wanna share. And then as time goes by, then I'll bring in more of. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. How have y'all been? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a while, but we are back. We are trying our best to, not fall apart, even though some African leaders are purposely making sure that the African continent is on its knees in every way. I am literally tired of Africa. It's like we enjoy being colonized. It's like we go looking for colonization. Without colonization, we can't think. I mean, William Ruto, hey? Handing over medical records to the United States. That's yeah, no, that is a huge blow for me. And I know they guys did or they wrapped it up as they're helping healthcare aid in Kenya. They're going to help with resources in the hospitals. The medical field or the medical economy of Kenya will be transformed. The United States will be pumping over 1.7 billion dollars to the medical field or to the medical economy of Kenya. That is that is crazy. That is crazy. And then on top of that, what is it? There's a peace treaty that has been signed, but the whole mandate of everything was not about peace. It was Trump telling us that, hey, we now have full access, we have permission and full access to funnel in these minerals, particularly cobalt, for their military technology. But anyway, we have permission to funnel in these minerals from the DRC and Rwanda through this peace treaty. How are you going to make these two countries sign a peace treaty to a war that you endorsed? Guys, America, America ceases to amaze me. One thing about the Trump administration, we are learning new things every day. Every day you are shocked. It's a movie. Trump is at war with everybody. He is on a power hungry trip. He is up for grabs. He is literally racing China and Russia to grab Africa as a continent and fit it at the palm of his hands. Right now, we've signed away our DNA. Do you guys know what this means? Do you know what this means? We have given America and the global north access to studying our DNA strands, potentially coming up with infectious diseases that will wipe out the African people. Do you understand what Kenya just did? I don't care that it's going to transform the medical field. Like at this point, I feel like we've gained independency to think on our own, to think independently on how we can innovate our economy. We don't need global powers to be doing that for us. We hold the resources, the minerals, the riches to the world. The world needs Africa, not the other way around. And yet, we find ourselves at the mercy of the global north. I'm mad. I'm mad, but this is not what this talk is about. It's about the Boers not growing a pay because they've never had a pay. They'll never grow a pay. It's the Boers' audacity for me. You know that a new U.S. Senate bill seeks to renew AGOA for 2 years, but they have explicitly removed South Africa from the AGOA program. You all know that, right? Now, the proposal challenges Pretoria's geopolitical stance, particularly its engagement with China and Russia. Now, South African officials say negotiations with Washington continue and insist there is still bipartisan backing for AGOA's renewal. The bill marks the latest move by US Republicans to pressure South Africa amid rising diplomatic tension. Diplomatic tension, such as that we've taken them to Israel, the International Court of Justice, so they want revenge for that, and our dealings with Iran, that pissed them off. Our dealings with Iran, China, and Russia. So America just can't let it go. If it's not the white genocide claims that he's pushing, it is now trying to remove us from AGOA. But it's so crazy because he has miscalculated removing us from AGOA. Yes, it will impact us, but it will impact them more because those ports that they use to import, or yes, those ports they use to export their goods to other parts of Africa, it starts in South Africa. So if we close those ports, there are no access. There will be no access for the United States to funnel or export their goods to other African countries. But yeah, so now we are potentially removed from AGOA. But I feel like South Africa, if we're being honest, right, we have grown AGOA. We have outgrown AGOA economically, if we are being honest. We have outgrown those people. And I think it's time to negotiate a better deal. And the America knows that we have outgrown it. I mean, even the Biden administration said South Africa has outgrown the AGOA pact and it's time to negotiate a new deal. So America is not having it. America is not having it, and so they're trying to remove us, or they have removed us. The stories are not clear yet, but the audacity for me is the Boers blaming everything on the ANC. I'm like, wait, blaming everything on the ANC. It's not the ANC that opened their big fat mouth and went on international stages and cried about a fake white genocide. That's not the ANC. We were literally living in harmony with the United States before the Boers opened their mouth and lied on international stages. Why weren't the Boers emboldened to speak about the white genocide during the Zuma presidency? Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do that during the Obama presidency or administration? Why didn't they do that during the Biden administration? So you're telling me that the genocide magically appeared the minute that Tangerine Man sat in the White House for the second time, by the way. Yeah, no. So now this bill is threatening our existence and our participation in AGOA. And the farmers, the Boers, are out of their minds because they know they are the main benefactors of the AGOA pact. They know they benefit more from AGOA than your merely black people. So they try to guise it as, well, if we lose AGOA, it's going to impact a lot of jobs and the high unemployment rate in the black community is going to skyrocket. But that time, you don't even pay black farm workers the bare minimum. You abuse and exploit them. So I think black people will bounce back. We know poverty. We know poverty. Raise your hand if you know poverty. We know poverty. So now the Boers are here. I want to show you what Kali Kriel, the boss or the CEO of Afriforum. Afriforum represents the rights, the rights of Afrikaners in our country. I want to show you what he actually said about us. He has balls. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is exactly what I needed. Well, I can't find the video. That makes me so sad. I can actually find the video of Afriforum leaders talking about this AGOA pact. I really can't find it. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad that I can't find the video. And I had it saved here. So crazy. Okay, let's. Hmm. Hmm. It's so mad that I can't find the video. I wanted to show we can because yeah, no. I want to show you that these Boers don't even know what they are doing. And I want to expose their lies actually because they said something alongside, well, we made up the white genocide in order to subdue South Africa. Oh man, I'm so mad that I can't find it. Hmm. Damn. My connection is unstable. My connection is unstable. Oh, my connection is unstable. My connection is unstable. Okay, it's fine. For those that lost me, my connection was a bit unstable there. Mm-mm. Guys, thank you so much for alerting me that there was no audio on the live stream. Thank you so much. There is something wrong with our network. Like I've said, our Wi-Fi is, there's a technical glitch in our Wi-Fi. There's heavy rainstorms as we speak right now. So literally I am funneling from my cell phone, plugged the whole Ethernet cable onto my laptop. So yeah, now the sound is good. Thank you so much for alerting me. Thank you so much for your participation. So what I was saying is that the basically Afriforum is blaming the ANC for this AGOA treaty, or this AGOA partnership for falling apart. They are blaming the ANC. Africa is excluded now from AGOA, and they're saying that it's because South Africa does not want to comply to the terms and conditions of the United States. And these terms and conditions include who we do business with, our bilateral relationships with other countries, you know? So they don't want us in partnership with Russia and China, which is part of BRICS. We are part of BRICS. We are the founders of BRICS. So America basically says we don't want a country that is going to act like a superpower, because now they're going to think they are better than us. They are going to think that they deserve the cream of the crop of this AGOA the treaty, because the Biden administration, as I've mentioned, said that South Africa's economy has bypassed AGOA as itself. It has bypassed AGOA, and it's time for South Africa to negotiate for a higher deal. So America can't have that. So they've thrown in a lot of reasons why we shouldn't be part of AGOA, and China and Russia being part of it. But we can't let go of these two countries because we formed BRICS with them. We are the founding members of BRICS. Number two, we took Israel to the International Court of Justice. So that was just like a no-no in Trump's book. I'm not going to touch on that. We've spoken about it so many times, and I don't want to touch on that. But thirdly, they've mentioned the white genocide as part of the reason why we are removed from AGOA. And the Boers are mad at the fact that we are removed from AGOA because of the white genocide. The white genocide lies that they have created. They've created this mess, and now they want to blame the ANC. So I've asked myself, why didn't they create this mess during the Obama administration? Why didn't they create the white genocide mess during the Jacob Zuma presidency? Why now? Why are they so confident in Trump? I mean, putting your confidence in Trump is like betting on a losing horse. This man literally made himself a laughing stock when he received a peace prize. What is it? The FIFA Peace Prize, when he couldn't get the Nobel Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize. So betting on this stupid person is really not going to benefit anybody. So that is what I wanted to just point out there. So the Boers are blaming ANC for creating this mess, while we were benefiting from AGOA for a long time. And there was no white genocide during then. So what emboldened the Boers for starting this lie? Because they fear equality. They fear that if if Black South Africans become empowered, and if the initiative that are there to empower Black South Africans, they will be stripped of the little power they have. I mean, already there are changes in the constitution that aims to redress the past, and the Boers don't like that, like the Land Without Compensation Act. They don't like that. They don't like that. So they come up with wild accusation. They've come up with reasons that are backed by the 1993 Constitution, the apartheid Constitution. So they don't want change. They don't want transformation. So that's why they lied. But unfortunately, their lie is biting them in the ass because they've lost AGOA in the process. I mean, Trump can blatantly say, hey, we are removing AGOA because white people are not happy and white people are not in power. He can't blatantly say that. So we'd rather scrap off everything. We'd rather scrap them off everything. And that's what you get for lying. So now Kali Grill is going to blame the ANC for not complying with United States terms and conditions? No. So basically, in this video that I wanted to show you that I can't even share it. I'm trying by all means, it won't work. So Kali Grill basically admitted that the white genocide outcries were just a way to get South Africa to comply to the United States terms and conditions. And I've mentioned these terms and conditions. So yeah, Afriforum thought that it could leverage the United States to put Africa into submission, but they got it wrong. Because by removing us from AGOA, like I've mentioned, America stands to lose as well. The poultry industry, because apparently, yes, not apparently, South Africa does import chicken from the United States, which I think is very dumb because our poultry industry in South Africa is big. I don't understand why we importing chicken from the United States. GMO, artificially inseminated chickens. Did I like literally GMO chickens? We are literally eating nonsense from the United States. So why are we importing poultry from the United States? But anyway, the poultry industry in the United States has hit a deadlock after South Africa refused to import its chickens. So now America in the past 48 hours lost over 500 million thanks to South Africa. So you have a lot to lose as well. Just because you're a superpower doesn't mean that you've got the right to bully us into submission. You've got the right over everybody's head. I'm sorry, but Afriforum didn't think this through. It didn't think this through. They lost it as well. And I know they're going to try to cover it up as we hire more black people on our farms. They stand to lose more than we. No, black people are resilient. They know poverty. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I mean, at the end of the day, we are a sovereignty that partner up with people that help us through a traumatic political transition. And that is Russia. Russia helped black people through apartheid. The Boers are just mad because AGOA directly affects them. They are farmers. They need that money. Like I said, they'll try to hide behind the high unemployment rate within the black community. But if we're being honest, they exploit and abuse black farmers. They kill them if they don't comply, and they feed them to the pigs. So yeah, nobody is going to tell me anything about the Boers at this moment. You can blame ANC all you want, you can bitch and moan all you want, but the matter of fact is, you screwed yourself, you shot yourself in the foot. And I know that the Boers wanted the United States to sanction only the ANC, which is a black progressive party. Well, recently it has been embroiled in a lot of corruption, but still, the ANC that took black people into freedom, the ANC that is the poster child for black transformation. The Boers wanted America to single-handedly sanction the ANC alone and leave the rest of the whites. But unfortunately, it did not work. Now they're scrapped off AGOA and no one is benefiting anything. And in my opinion, it's such a good thing because at this point, the ANC or the government was holding on this AGOA for white people to keep them happy. But now they're shitting on our name, they're lying on these international stages, and they're saying that they are being persecuted, targeted, persecuted because of their skin color. So what's the point of holding on? Let us all die, guys. Makuniwe once, all of us. It's bad on both sides. But guys, we are resilient. Black people are resilient from poverty. We will rise. We know poverty. We've lived through poverty all our lives, since the existence of our lives. We know what it's like to not have anything. We know what it's like to be inferior. We know what it's like to live in poverty and in shackles. So we'll be fine. This is the survival of the fittest. They've put us in this position and they must lap it up right now. At this point, I feel like the Boers better get on board with supporting the country they live in, or they should go and live in the country they support. That is just my 2 cents. It's either you support the country you live in, or you go and live in the country you support. Like, honestly, these people are insufferable, intolerable. I don't know who's worse between Ruto and the Boers. I don't know who is worse. Anyway, I am officially back on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm not going to take much of your time. I just wanted to thank you. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for engaging in the comments. Thank you that you are alive. Thank you for telling me that my audio was off. Thank you so much though for engaging, and I hope to see you on the Native Talk. I have a channel called the Native Talk where I am unfiltered, and I'm thinking of going live there right now and speaking about Kenya signing off our DNA to the global north to study and use Africans as lab rats on a grander scale. You thought it was bad during colonialism. You're about to see things that you only see in your nightmare. And please, guys, If Kenya has some sort of infectious disease or anything, can Kenya become ground zero? Can Africa actually isolate Kenya because they seek to destroy us? Since they want to hand our DNA strands to the global north, let them deal with whatever infectious diseases coming their way. At this point, it will help most African countries to isolate Kenya, to cut all ties with Kenya. That is just my point. Angola, Kenya, Ivory Coast, yeah, those are the type of countries we should be separating ourselves from. That is just my 2 cents. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow with a working audio, with supporting images and supporting reports and videos, and we'll have a lengthy and fulfilling discussion. When it's not raining, hopefully the weather tomorrow changes. But until then, see you next time.